So I'm gonna give y'all story time since we on the 2-hour drive to drop my daughter off back to school. My bad, I was just digging in my nose. But don't say nothing, please.
You gonna leave that in?
Yes, somebody leave it in here. So I'm gonna give y'all story time. So it was one day or whatever, me and my husband was coming outside and I was going to work and he had off. So he walks up to my car because I had 2 cars. I'm going in the direction of my other car, and my second car is sitting in front of our door. So we going towards the second car, and there's a book that I had in my car on the ground. So I like, how did that get outside my car? So it didn't dawn on me then. So I just picked the book up and put it back in the car. So fast forward to me being at work, me coming home, and I'm looking at my husband, but his face is like it's something on his mind that he want to get it off. So I'm asking him, I'm like, yo, what's up? What's wrong with you? He's giving me like 1 word, 2 words, and that's it. So I'm like, yo, something must have happened because he's giving me this 1 word, 2 words, and I'm not feeling it. He didn't give me no kiss, no nothing. So I asked him again, yo, what's up? What's going on with you? What's on your mind? So he like, all right. He like, oh, I found a hard helmet in your car. And I'm like, oh, okay. You found a head on my car, okay. What you want me to say? So he looking at me like, bitch, who the fuck you have in your car? Maybe I shouldn't be cursing, because I don't think YouTube gonna allow that. Oh, alright, so I'm gonna continue. So I'm like, how can I have somebody in my car, and the car been sitting there for 2 weeks? We have a camera in front of my car, in front of my door. So I gotta be the dumbest girl ever to put somebody in my car while my car is in front of my door with a camera. So I'm like, I'm explaining this to him, and he's still not believing me. He looking at me like I got 6 fucking heads, like he really not believing me. So I'm like, yo, you don't believe me? He not seeing anything. So I said, you asked Maya? That's our 3rd oldest daughter. I said, you asked Maya? Yeah, Maya said she didn't have nobody in the car. So I said, all right, whatever. I'm gonna let him be him and let him have an attitude, because I know I didn't do nothing or put anybody in my car. So I goes to the car and I look, I grabs the hat or whatever, or the hard helmet, whatever it's called. And I'm like, I don't know who the fuck hat this is. I'm like, I don't know how it got in here. But let me rewind it. Prior to that, I recall one morning I had went to go get in that car to warm the car before I left for work. So I must have had forgot to like to lock it back. So that's how I'm thinking the person got in the car. So then I goes in the house and I'm like, yo, this hat right here? He like, yeah, who hat is it? I said, I don't know, man, you call it Maya? So I said, all right, whatever. So I calls Maya, my 3rd oldest. I calls her, yo, you had somebody in my car? No, Ma, what are you talking about? Daddy just asked me that question. I told him no. All right, cool beans. Hang up from her because she's at work. So goes back to him. I said, so what do you think? Oh, I don't know what I think. I don't know how to help the hard helmet get in the car or whatever. So I'm like, yo, me, you, and Aaron was just in the car a couple days ago. Did you see a hard helmet in the car? He like, no. I said, all right then. So what do you think I'm doing? What do you think I'm trying to do? Or what did you think I did? I said, you don't believe me? I said, I don't have no reason to go in the car and put somebody in the car. So then he's like, oh yeah. So when I was taking the car to the shop this morning, I realized that your glove compartment and your armrest was open. Listen, your armrest and your glove compartment was open. Your papers was all out of the glove compartment and the armrest, and was scattered all over the car. So I said, oh, okay. Thinking to myself, why you couldn't tell me that all together? You see what I'm saying? So I'm looking at him like, yo, you on some bullcrap, because it's like, you know for sure that I didn't hit nobody in that fucking car. So he like, oh, I don't know. He's still saying he don't know, but he know for sure deep down inside it's like, yo, I know this girl and ain't nobody in the car. I know somebody got in the car and was looking around in the car. But to this day, he still think I had somebody in this fucking car. Am I right? The audience is waiting.
I can't prove it. I didn't, first and foremost, right? I didn't accuse you of anything. I never accused you. I asked a question. You gave the answer. I left it at that. But still to this day, I ain't accused you of doing anything. I took what you said and I left it at that. Now, whether I believe that to be the truth or not, different story. But I never accused you of anything. Because what it looked like, right? It looked like, you know, somebody might have broken that jump. I'm not going to deny that. You know? But my thing is, right, if somebody going to break in the car to get something out of your vehicle, what would possess somebody to leave evidence in your car, right, of some sort to let you know, oh yeah, somebody was in your car. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, to me, that seems kind of crazy. On top of that, it's a hard helmet, so it's like, shit, fuck you do for a living that you gonna leave that shit in a car you just tried to break in? That don't make sense. Don't make sense to me. But, you know, like I say, I never accused, because I ain't got the proof to validate my accusation. So she said what she said, and like I said, there was proof that, you know, somebody broke in, but allegedly, you know what I mean? But there ain't no proof that the story is exactly what she said. You know what I mean?
But then again, it's like I said, we have a camera in front of my house
and
that we can have, that we have access to.
I gotta check the camera for that. I ain't checked the footage yet.
I'm like, yo, so you want to check this camera? Cause like we can check the camera. Like, I don't got shit to hide. Don't have nothing to hide. Like, I must be the dumbest person on earth to have a nigga come on my block, my car sitting in front of my door, to have him to go in here and do whatever. That's gotta be the dumbest thing. But to this day, like I said, he's not accusing me of anything, but the way he worded it, you see what I'm saying? The way he worded it was, he told me bits by pieces, like pieces by pieces. I'm sorry, pieces by pieces. He didn't tell me, he didn't give me the whole story up front. He left the ending where papers were scattered all in my car after all that chaos. You all see what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense. But that's my story time. I'll holler at y'all later. Oh, he got something else to say. Hold on.
Unless she tried to stage it like it was a break-in, right? And just so happened, boy left his shit.
Y'all know crackheads be on top of everything. They can have anything in the fucking world. They have hard helmets. They have tools. It was a fucking crackhead. That's what it was. They left the fucking hard helmet in my fucking car, trying to get out the car so they won't get fucking caught, and they left that hard helmet behind. That's what it was. But I'm gonna catch y'all later. I holla at y'all. This is L Boogie. Subscribe, like my video, and I'll talk to y'all later.